What's up everybody, JC with Stoner Car Care. Today I have my assistant Rich helping me with an extremely muddy truck. So you might think it's a similar thing to washing a car, but there's a few tips and tricks that we can teach you to help prevent damage when washing an extremely muddy car. Let's get after it. So a good indication that your car is too muddy for a normal wash is if you see a lot of buildup like you do here. And obviously you're gonna know what you did to your truck or your vehicle to get that kind of mud, especially if there's a lot of silt, mud, sand, things like that. That's really gonna get rough on your paint and your clear coat, so you're gonna take these extra precautions. Again, if it's a daily driver, if it's not that dirty, you can do a normal wash method and not be too risky with the paint. Obviously though, if it's this muddy, please don't go through an automatic car wash. Not only will you scratch your car, but then all the cars behind you with those mitts on the contact, do a contactless wash if you have to. For this wash, for the best possible way to not damage your car, we're gonna start with just a low pressure rinse to get as much of this mud off and soften some of these harder spots. So this looks like a pressure wand, but this is actually low pressure. So we're just gonna rinse down the whole car, try to get some of that big chunks of mud to fall off, and we'll go from there. Real quick, before we jump into the contact wash, we're gonna apply our wheel and tire cleaner to give that time to dwell as we're washing. All right, now that the car has been low pressure rinsed and anything that's kind of caked on is softening up, Rich, what are you doing next?
Well, I think we go another step farther in making sure all this dirt and grime is nice and soluble. We'll use a nice foam cannon wash like Moab Green Apple here. And we'll cover down the whole car, make sure that's getting into all the dirt and grime and softening all that up for us another layer there, so.
Perfect.
All right, JC, I'll finish up with the foam on this one.
Good. So now that Rich has this all foamed up, we're giving the best possible protection for the paint. So that foam, what that's really doing is getting behind the dirt, emulsifying it, dissolving it, wrapping it up. Now it's safe to do a high pressure rinse, get all this dirt off, and then finally to clean the car, we'll do a contact wash.
All right, now that we got all the major debris off the vehicle with that pre-soak of the foam and high pressure rinse, we have the least chance of having some heavy contaminants on the vehicle. So now we're gonna go ahead and do it with the contact wash. So we got Moab right here in our bucket here. We're doing the 2-bucket method where we would rinse it off with one bucket and then reapply the soap with another. So we got JC and I here gonna go over this truck pretty quick.
If you'd like all the details on the 2-bucket wash system, click the link in the description. As you can see after we're rinsing, there's still some good beads here. So there's already a coating existing on this truck, which made cleaning it a lot easier. After you dry it, now would be a good time if you're not coated to put a coating on. Hybrid ceramic liquid wax with Never Wet technology has oleophobic and hydrophobic properties that bond to your paint and your clear coat. And that prevents oil, dirt, road grime, mud, other contaminants from sticking to your clear coat and paint, making it easier to clean in the future. It also looks hella cool. Not only does that coating make it easier to clean, it makes it easier for us to dry the car as well.
All right, now that we've taken this muddy mess to being clean as a whistle, if you follow those same steps, you should have the same success. If you want to use any of the items we used today in this video, be sure to check them out in the description below. Give us a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching.